We live here. Y'all are horrible.
A homeless encampment eviction comes to a screeching halt overnight. I'm live outside City Hall where dozens of people remain on the lawn, and the next day they have to leave.
This morning, I'll tell you about the layoff meetings planned for today to notify those workers what happens next.
Still summer-like for today. Temperatures up near 90 later on, but we do have cooler weather on the horizon with some rain.
Marijuana in Missouri continues to grow this morning, where you'll soon see more dispensaries popping up around the area.
Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. The change is coming to Winter Wonderland at Tillis Park, and when you can start buying some tickets.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
We begin on this Tuesday morning with the serenity of the church and the tree. So peaceful there in Florissant as we await the first light of the morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it is Tuesday. We are into the month of October, the third day. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. We just want to say thanks for joining us, including those of you who might be catching us on 5 Plus this morning. We've been keeping an eye on the traffic, of course, with Paul Cook. And perhaps this is our last day in the 90s.
Last day. I'm thinking this may be it. We may hit 80 once again after tomorrow, but it looks like the 90s. Yeah, this is it for them. So we'll tuck them away until next year. But you know what that means. As Rennie said, beginning to look a lot like Halloween. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get to Christmas. But yes, October, usually the month of transition. And this is going to be at least a dip in temperatures coming our way for the weekend. And you can see the clouds building out west. We should just have a mix of sun and clouds today. Area of low pressure is still way out in the Rockies. So as that moves our direction, by tomorrow, I think in the evening, we'll have our first rain showers around 90 degrees today in St. Louis. But again, I think this is it. Our pattern really shifts as we head towards the weekend and even through next week. We'll update you on the numbers coming up. Let's get over to Paul now and track our Tuesday morning commute. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Anthony. So far, we are flying right along. Great bit of news right there. So, all right. Really, it's just about looking at the various roads where the construction is. Debris here. This is a kind of a roadkill situation, a bigger one there. McNutt at 55. That's where you're seeing that. Now we get back up into the metro, and there's now a report of an incident here. This is at Lindbergh, Imperial, Dunn. That little area there, report of an accident, but it's not causing major delay, as you can see on the big map. We'll let you know when there is a delay. Stay right there. More traffic coming soon.
Thanks so much, Paul.
You are liar! You are liar!
Well, as you can see and hear there, confusion and chaos at St. Louis City Hall hours earlier. Overnight, the mayor's office halted the move of a homeless encampment on City Hall's lawn. Now, this happened after city officials told the homeless to leave or to be arrested. And our Mercedes McKay is joining us live outside of City Hall with this breaking development. Mercedes, what happened overnight, and what does this mean moving forward?
Good morning, Michelle. A little over 4 hours ago, people living in this tent community were told that they could stay here for now. Now, this scene has immensely changed in that video you just saw overnight. As you can see behind me here, it is really quiet. People are inside their tents. We have seen a couple of people walking around and talking, but again, this is so much different than we saw just a few hours ago. Take a look at this video. A little after 11 p.m., our 5 on Your Side crews witnessed police going tent to tent, telling people they had 45 minutes to leave or they would be arrested. Now, that was before the mayor's office decided to postpone the move out. At one point, the city's program manager for homeless services, Amy Bickford, was escorted by police through the encampment. The situation turned tense as people confronted her. Then around 1:30, Alderman Rasheen Aldred said the mayor's office would let people stay there for now, and officials were working to find them shelter. People in the encampment say they're pleading for the city's help and are asking not to be separated from their families.
My wife is three months pregnant. There's no way I'm leaving my wife's side. There's no way I'm putting my dogs in the dog pound. Y'all have over $2 million in ransom money that y'all can use to provide shelters. Why not do it? What if your family member was out here? This is wrong, and this is a disgrace to this city.
A lot of emotions here overnight, as you could tell. Now, city leaders do tell us that the people living here will be provided resources and shelters and that there are enough beds for everyone. But as we know, shelters have told 5 on Your Side time and time again that they are at their capacity. Michelle.
Mercedes, the mayor's decision to force people out comes hours after several aldermen pledged to create more spaces for unhoused folks. So can you explain how do they play a role in all of this?
For sure, Michelle, and it is really ironic that this all happened just hours after yesterday the Board of Aldermen announced that they were going to create more beds and spaces for homeless shelters across our city. They were presenting it under this Unhoused Bill of Rights platform. Now, many of them did say that they wanted this encampment to go and that there obviously needs to be more resources in our city. While President of the Board of Aldermen, Megan Green, said that she would promote a different path, she's actually promoting these micro shelters, which would house up to 8 people. We should hear more about that later this week, so it'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds, and we'll be back here in the next half hour with more on what's taking place outside of City Hall right now. Live at City Hall, Mercedes McKay, 5 on Your Side.
All right, thanks so much, Mercedes. Of course, as Mercedes mentioned, we will continue to follow this developing story all day long. You can stay up to date with the 5 on Your Side app. It is free to download in your app store.
This morning, the ripple effects continue from the UAW strike. Hours from right now, hundreds of union workers will meet to discuss layoffs at U.S. Steel. Our Alex Fees is live for us at the Granite City plant with plans that are being made right now for idled workers. Alex?
Ready, good morning. Those informational meetings will happen at 3 different times today to accommodate workers' schedules. It's an opportunity for union leadership to explain to members what resources are available to them now after the layoffs and just exactly what happens next. 5 on Your Side has learned that 300 workers are impacted here. Now, the layoffs began yesterday, and union officials are expecting more this month. Yesterday, 5 on Your Side spoke to the president of United Steelworkers Local 1899. We're told 262 primary workers were temporarily laid off yesterday. They work in the blast furnace side of the plant. It was 2 weeks ago that U.S. Steel idled Furnace B at Granite City Works plant. The company faults the UAW strike, saying there has been a decrease in demand for steel as a result. While the union president calls it a knee-jerk reaction, they're doing everything they can to empower those employees by hosting these informational meetings today.
We walk through the contract language on the supplemental benefits that afforded to them. Insurance benefits, some are going to wind up losing insurance pretty much immediately, some of our new employees. Our job is just to supply them with enough information that we can help them get up through here and get them through the hump until we can get this fired back up and get them back to work.
That is certainly the hope. We are told that these layoffs could last less than 6 months. Now, coming up at the bottom of the hour at 6:30, we've learned yesterday that local merchants have also learned to kind of roll with the punches as well when it comes to layoffs at this plant. Live this morning in Granite City, Alex Fees, 5 on Your Side.
Thank you, Alex. This morning we know that more fallout is happening as the United Auto Workers strike continues. Ford has laid off 330 workers at 2 facilities, one in Chicago, the other in Ohio. The company says this is a direct result of the UAW targeted strike.
In a few hours from right now, St. Louis Circuit Attorney Gabe Gore plans to make a major announcement. Right now, we don't know the specifics of that announcement, but we'll learn more details at a news conference that is coming up this morning at 10 o'clock. Also happening today, we'll learn how long a former Lyft driver convicted of kidnapping and rape will spend behind bars. Larry Donnell Ward pleaded guilty yesterday. Back in 2019, he picked up a woman from the Tin Roof Bar who called for a ride home from a bachelorette party. Prosecutors say Ward turned off his rideshare location and assaulted his victim in the back seat while she was intoxicated. Ward will be sentenced at 9 o'clock this morning. Happening tonight, several police departments around the St. Louis area are working to strengthen trust between communities and law enforcement.
We know that many departments are hosting national night out events. In St. Louis City is holding 115 block parties around the area. Starts at tonight at 6 o'clock. You can look up a location near you online. And then Florissant PD is hosting a free block party event at City Hall. It starts at 6:30 tonight, so it should be a lot of fun.
Seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather works out for them tonight, Anthony.
Yeah, I think it will. Temperatures will be falling out of the 80s into the 70s and will be dry. Not the case tomorrow evening, though. I know that St. Louis City SC has a game tomorrow evening. Plan on some rain if you're going to that. In fact, tomorrow morning, the cold front will be right on our doorstep. This is going to push through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night into Thursday. So tomorrow night, Thursday morning, you could have some rain as you're out and about. And then as we go towards the end of the week, that cooler air starts to filter on in. So our temperatures will be coming on down. Today, near 90, mid-80s tomorrow, and then 70s in the forecast Thursday and Friday. We'll take a closer look at the weekend. That's coming up.
Taking a closer look at federal food funding, why the Missouri State Auditor is investigating several child care centers.
Expanding marijuana across the Show Me State, where you'll soon see more dispensaries popping up.
Targeting teenagers for a new career. The two industries looking to hire this morning.